apart in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say, can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here and welcome back to Love Ritual. We are here with Seth and I feel like he's trying to tell us to hook up with him, one night stand kind of thing. It's kind of like, what dude? Spending time with a man, are you advertising yourself? Certainly not the true commoner. I think you like to walk on the edge. Seth laughs, but I don't get it. Did he even mean it at all? Aren't we here for work? You making moves on me is not helping the case. I imagine manners in high society a little different. Excuse me, Signorina Relay. I did not want to offend you in any way. And manners. Let's leave them for boring official events, shall we? Oh, you're a troublemaker, I see. Okay, Seth. Already coming for my heart. He's making it stable, but I don't wanna choose him already because we didn't see how Shenrei will act. But okay, I have no idea how to answer him. I'd better just go in silence. I hope you're not disappointed with me. I didn't have any special illusions about you, to be honest. Well then, I'm glad. I would like to express my gratitude to you in all sincerity. Excuse me? I was very pleased to talk with such a clever girl. People like you, Relay, are a rare gem. I keep saying relay, but it's part of rely, sorry, right? Especially in this city and especially among the high society. Rely. God, keep telling myself it might be rely. There are no educated girls in high society. That can't be true. For example, there are educated girls who are writing something like boring romantic novels. Those who are trying to write scientific works. No. Trying? Your first book is far from a bestseller. I'm just telling you facts, although I think the book is good. The mere idea of fighting for a renaissance of ritualism is a more open form. It's not new, but your advocacy for it is worthy of extreme respect. Thank you. I guess I should be grateful because he knows my work and everything. We're almost there. Can you at least try them on? He demonstratively waves the dresses, sorry. To be honest, I would love to see how they fit you. I didn't even try them on. What if they don't fit me? Seth, I insist that you return these dresses to the store. They are very expensive. The prices are minor for me, so stop worrying about it. I have been very successful as a lawyer in recent years, and I can afford a lot. That still doesn't mean you should go around splurging that much on a stranger. That's my call to make, and like I said, if you don't want them, burn them. I'm sure you can conjure fire. You want to see me make fire? Oh, you're just being a jerk now. Of course I won't burn them after we spent all the money to buy them. Good, that makes me feel somewhat nice. He couldn't be any less emotional saying that, could he? At least come upstairs to my room for a few drinks. I should treat you to something too. Can't say I've really done anything which needs treating from you. Either way, we're here now. I'll leave these with you. Can I put it on and see? Caliseth hands me the clothes. I find myself giggling. Just because I let you buy me some clothes doesn't mean I don't know how to cast the hex, you know. No need to get defensive over me. I'll hold on my own if I need to. I'm just ensuring you won't have to bother with this petty mongrels. You've got more important things to worry about, like the case. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I must get going. I have more work waiting for me back home. Have a good day. You too. Oh, he's so cute. So cute with a quick bow. As Caliseth begins to walk away, I call out to him one more time. Seth? Yes? I offer him a genuine smile. Thank you. He seems to have almost been attacked by my sincerity. Oh, you're so cute! Just for a second, his face betrays a sliver of surprise, as if he wasn't expecting my sincere thanks. Don't mention it. It almost seems to put him into a difficult position to smile back, but he does so anyway before departing. I guess he's just that used to the cold way of the cutthroat world of careerism, isn't he? Oh well, to each their own. Either way, these clothes were expensive. If I do end up going on a date night, I should think carefully about who I'm bringing with me. I need to make the night count. Seth takes his leave and soon Shenrei shows up at the hotel's cafe. Oh no, I need to go upstairs and change. I can't go out like this. What am I changing into? The bubbles. What was this? Oh, it's a kitty! Wait. While I'm changing, I take this opportunity to review all the evidence. You found a watching cat. Aww. The forest which the ritual took place in is a heavily guarded druid area. It's the druid's highest priorities to preserve the forest. Getting in as a necromancer would be very difficult. Getting in multiple times to perform the complex ritual would be near impossible. That means it's someone in the inside doing the ritual, right? Is that what Seth was trying to tell me? The accused necromancer is still an apprentice and more than likely lacks the expertise to do the above. The ritual wasn't well hidden, which lines up with the accused being an apprentice. But then the druids didn't stop it, even though there's no way they missed it for so long. Given how closely they monitor that forest. Perfect. Now that I've noted everything in my head, I'm in a brand new set of clothes and downstairs. Okay. There another kitty here? I don't see any. Hey, Shenrei, ready to head out? Of course. Will you not stop by the cafe for an early cup of coffee? We really don't have a time for a cup of coffee right now. I'd love to, but work first. Yeah, let's go with that. I would love to, but we're hard pressed for time. Maybe we can go for a celebratory cup once we're done with the case. Indeed, it shall be our victory drink. Oh, he's so cute. Well then, off to the crime scene where I can lay out my case for you. Is that his happy troll that we saw on the tum-tum? Is there a kitty here? Kitty, are you hiding somewhere? I'm always trying to find this kitty. Damn, to be honest, I didn't think the crime scene would be this far away. If I knew, I probably wouldn't have worn heels or to have drunk a potion to make walking easier on me. How did anybody miss this in the center of the forest? Whatever, this isn't the time to complain about this. It's good that Shenrei distracted me from the pain in my leg with the forest stories along the way. I should have taken off my heels. Well, this is the place. Let me show you everything and state my version of what happened. By the way, do not worry about the evidence. You can only get here with the permission of the police department. Is there a barrier at the entrance? And I did not even notice it because of the pain in my leg. I had to be more careful. I can't afford to miss the important details in the cave. Yes, there's a scroll with an unlocking seal in my bag. Seth got a similar scroll. By the way, about necromancers, pay attention to the details of the ritual. Everything here screams their involvement. I'll give them the opportunity to speak, and at the same time, I'll catch your breath a bit. As you can see for yourself, the crime scene is riddled with bones, and at the center, there's some kind of cauldron. There are not many uses for a cauldron in Druidism. We're not the type to conjure up spells like witches, especially not using bones. He's so adorable, shaking his head no. Tampering with the dead is the necromancer's specialty. I see. Bones, the cauldron, these terrible signs on the floor of the cave. This is too obvious. Only necromancers use such tools in their work, and no way are Druids involved in such nasty things. Let's not be too hasty now, shall we, Shenrei? I still had to examine the crime scene first. Yes, of course, but still, all I'm saying is there are way too many signs of necromancer involvement to ignore here. It seems that my words to not be hasty have fallen upon deaf ears, and Shenrei continues to press his point. I'm gonna remain neutral. I agree, there are too many pieces of evidence about the presence of a necromancer in the ritual, but if everything was so simple, then why did they invite me? I would not rush to conclusions. I need to focus on the crime scene. Can you wait for me at the entrance? No problem. Let's compare our versions of what happened after an inspection of the crime scene. I'll wait for you at the entrance. I don't want to give Seth a reason to accuse me of interfering with conclusions about the inspection inspection results. But if you need anything, just call. Thank you, Shenrei. It would be better for me to be left alone for a bit. Easier for me to concentrate that way. Ooh, can I actually, like, hit clues and stuff? Oh, he's over there. Seeing everything with my own eyes is definitely better than reading reports. I'm sure that non-specialists missed some important details. So now I'll look around and make notes. I should inspect the items in the cave to get information about them. Interactive time. The sign of the call, that's for sure. Gateway to another world, a world of spirits. Everything is drawn in the report, except for one detail. The size is huge. What did they try to call through it? I'll look closer. Oh, I don't know any of this. What is in there? Are those like eyeballs or something? The performance is classical. On the groove on the right, the essence hits the outer circle and goes on feeding the whole system. Next are signs for catalysts. Two catalysts are still in place. It is necessary to look. A wooden cube with an unusual carving and a pouch. I compare the cube with sketches from the police, and then I take a bag in my hands. Inside it, dry, fragrant herbs and white powder. Catalysts are the key for the call, but I've never met anything like that. These combinations were clearly chosen for a certain phenomenon or spirit. The left part is the gates in the form of a distorted pentagram. What's the gates? Is it that? That? I don't know. Completed well, definitely by the book, but the dimensions are much larger than I imagined. The upper beam extends beyond the edge of the outer circle, and it's closed by a fuse. A fuse? This? Wait, what? What am I looking at? The circle with the fuse is empty. This? What was lying in the center of the circle took the first blow. The ejection was powerful in the object. The fuse was burned out. The circle itself is covered with roots. I have no idea what that means. It failed? I'm assuming? I mean, can't really assume it did fail. The left ray of the pentagram is also outside the outer circle, and this is another difference of the ritual. At the end of the beam, barely noticeable marks from the chalk. Someone wanted to choose the beam. Where? Unnoticeable marks? Where? In the report, these lines are not indicated. They simply did not pay attention. Idiots. Oh, keep looking. Let's look in the cauldron. A huge cauldron for essence cleansing, very old and heavy. I would use the retort, and it does not matter. Surprisingly, even overturned cauldron did not make the essence completely dissolve. Okay, this plate. A large, or a bowl. A bowl with a spout on one side. Where does it come from, and for what? I have never seen such an item used in rituals. These rocks? Simple fireplace to boil the essence. Nothing unusual here. Are you sure there's like nothing in there hidden? I'm sure that these bamboo tubes used to collect essence dripping from the accumulator once you fell off. These pins or whatever there. These pins in the wall are similar to torch mounts. They stretch the path from the entrance of the cave to the accumulator. All these roots. Another tree piercing through the ceiling, as if researching for the pentagram entangling a safety circle. This is the first time I see such a thing. Dead skull stuff? Bones? Skulls and bones that necromancers use such as traps and accumulators. The spirit caught in them emit an essence that drips freely down. The bones hanging on threads attached to the roots of a tree that have penetrated through the rock. Clay vase for incense, which attracts spirits. This incense itself is almost burned out, but they can still be used. Such torches fascinate spirits, and they obediently follow from one light to another. Okay, I think she wants to look at this again. Nothing has changed here. Okay, I think I got everything. Shenrei is waiting outside. It's good that he stands not too far away. His help might be needed. Sorry, are you finished? Any ideas? I shivered, having not noticed Shenrei approaching me. I thought about something important, but about what? His appearance knocked me off my thoughts, and I can't remember what I was thinking. Yes, there are things that seem strange to me, don't you think? But I don't really understand ritualism. It all seems strange to me. To be honest, Druids use some obsolete rituals, but they are very simple and legal. Sorry, Shenrei, that is not what I meant, but listen to what I'm thinking though. The ritual began at the entrance, the smoke from the incense spreading many miles away, invoking many small forest spirits. Do you see the torches lying in a pile on the ground? I see, they're phantom lights, right? Phantom lights are only visible to spirits. Right, that kind of light beckons them like lanterns for night moths. Do you see the pins? They stretch straight to the edge of the cave from the entrance. Spirits got dragged along this path and got into the accumulator. Then they fell into traps, the skulls, made by necromancers. Wait, From the store to the bamboo, to the cauldron, the essence was feeding the gates themselves. And here is the first bit of strangeness to this ritual. An oddity? Yes, I'm curious. Why did someone make the essence right here? Bottles with essence can always be bought, and there's no need to make it in such a barbarous way. Well, if it was a druid, then he would definitely buy essence. A druid would not torment the forest spirits. Maybe, but I think that the criminal didn't want to attract attention buying essence in the shop. It is quite possible that he needed a lot of essence. Why? Look at it. The size of everything that was used here is simply huge. The gates themselves are gigantic, and a lot of energy is needed to feed this particular pentagram. Shinrei nods silently. Oh, but I see a misunderstanding in his eyes. In any case, I'd better express my guesses in voice. In discussing them, I can find something that I missed. It is good he doesn't understand what's going on. I just need a good listener. And now, the gate, the essence was cleansed in the cauldron. Then it flowed along the gutter on the floor to the circle, and then inside, feeding the gates. You see, there are 3 signs on the left: triangle, circle, and square. These are the catalysts. He's still nodding, but not so confident. In his eyes, there is a complete misunderstanding, but it's almost cute. And his eyes are really gorgeous. Stop it! Focus on your job, Relay! Rely. Catalysts are, it's like keys for a door. They open the gates for a particular spirit. There are 3 keys. Sorry, not kiss, sorry. Where is my mind going? A cube, a bag of herbs, and one more, an empty circle. And I think that this bowl was lying in it. When the keys are active, the key opens, and the creature is summoned to our world. If something goes wrong, the fuse will fire. Enchanted item is placed in the small circle at the end of the long ray of the pentagram. Wait, it was supposed to prevent the ejection. Am I understanding correctly? He learns quick. Smart guy. It's no surprise he works as a lawyer. Yes, that's correct, and there's no object now. Judging by the ashes burned down, taking the main blow. You think it was just a mistake? That means whoever did the ritual did not intend to harm initially. Did not have malicious intent. Shinrei's expression suspiciously brightened. Is he doubting his client's innocence? Although he may simply consider different options. Right now, I want to ask him about these strange roots. And I'm behind. I'm like extending again. Anyway, this is where we're gonna end today's episode off. I have no idea who's gonna be doing this case, but in my mind, I feel like it's neither necromancers and his class druids or something like that. But I feel like it's neither of them. And then a part of me feels like maybe it's 2 people that are in it together that are from both classes that just wanna like have peace in both societies. That's my hypothesis. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.